Alright, let's try out this strange realm of mine. Is there anything? Oh, hello! This game saves automatically. Whoa. That's trippy. Oh, okay. Enter your name. This is, I guess. I don't experience motion sickness. I don't. This is, wait, I don't experience motion sickness. I'm very sensitive to motion sickness. No, I don't. Wait. Oh shit. That's cool. We can be naked? Yeah, I'm guessing I have to choose like this. I don't experience, I'm okay with resistance. This is me. That's me. The end. When we die, we lose parts of ourselves. We lose our memories, our body, our gender, our race, our status. What we don't lose is our morals, the way we looked at life. The end is but a new beginning.
TaviPa44 asked me, why does game need to include fat butt on screen for Mizuz to play it? What a grand and intoxicating question, sweet Nerevar. The game does not need a fat butt. Mizuz merely likes their games with extra spectacle, like a pilgrim demanding incense with their prophecy. Some crave mechanics, others crave indulgence. This one is all smoke, style, and a little vanity.
Says Tavi that can't look away from any butt. Hey, what a... Whoa, okay. Doing here? Oh, okay. Where am I? What is this place? In a place like this, God is dead. Venture the unknown. Oh my god, what the fuck is it? Oh my god! Oh! Oh, the music. Another one? The two, okay. I can pick anything up here. Oh. Okay. ammo? Oh, wait, what? Oh. We got ourselves a gun. I'm guessing we're shooting the eye? Ooh, I'm liking this already. Uh-oh. Did the game just crash? Yeah. This was just a lag. This is not a Minecraft game. Through here? Alright. Putting the eye again? Oh, okay. Oh, we don't need to shoot them. Just like save ammo. Oh my god! It opens this door. There's one here as well. Alright, it's just closed. Game is for some reason lagging. I don't understand why, but it seems to be freezing quite up a bit. Up. Up, up. Ui, ui, ui. Looks correct. In the midst of all the chaos, we build a safe haven, a place where we feel calm, a moment outside of time, to help us recollect ourselves. Can I talk? Welcome to Tavern Limbo. I've been waiting for you to wake up. I'm Ulrich. I'm sure you have a lot of questions and you'll get the answers soon enough. Too much information and it will be overwhelming. Hello, where am I? This place is your safe haven, a safe zone in your mind. Here nothing can hurt you, so feel free to spend as long time here as you feel it necessary. Before you embark on your first quest for answers, let me just break the somewhat hard digestible news for you. You died. Wait, and how did I die? Does it really matter? Whatever happened, well, happened. You can't change that, I guess. Oh, and by the way, this realm is, well, in your mind. So there are things in your life you haven't really digested yet. Things that you are afraid of, regrets, hatred towards people in your life. What I'm trying to say is you better be prepared to meet these things head on, as they have manifested as monstrous beings in this realm. How can this be in my mind if I'm dead? The simplest way of putting it is that the mind resides outside of your body. Oh. Now off you go on your first course. Let me open the door for you. Oh, and by the way, if you happen to find anyone who is in need of a safe place in your adventure, feel free to bring them with you. Wait, what? What course? Huh? And then we're just going back again? Mindless beings, neglected feelings, killing anyone who will disagree, fighting for survival is not enough for me. Haven't seen you around before. I am Rat. Can I help you? I had never imagined I'd be talking to a rat. Hey, who are you calling a rat? I'm a mouse. Look at my tiny tail. Humph. Some manners. Oh, sorry, How did I get out of here? You see the big dog over there? That's Doggo. Right behind him is the exit. And well, he has refused to move from his spot ever since someone stole his favorite toy rabbit. So if I find that toy for him... Yeah, if you find it, Doggo claimed some weird creature took it and ran towards the sewers. But the rat hugs locked the sewers up. They have the key. So I'll ask them for the key then. About that. Red Hugs aren't exactly the friendliest of people, but I see you have a gun with you, so I assume you can take care of yourself. I'll unlock the gate for you, but don't say I didn't warn you and all that. Thanks, I'll be careful. Are you sad? I'll talk to you. Whoa! I'm starting to really like the smell of cocaine. Same, dude. Secret hideout. What the fuck, Larry? The fuck is that? Airflow. I think he overdosed on cocaine. What the fuck, man? Those look sick. Oi, I don't like this weapon. The recoil, oh god. I actually love those pictures, man. They look so abstract and weird. What the heck is that, man? Larry has seemed a bit down lately. He knows we're just joking with him, right, Frank? Yeah, I noticed that too, and I'll go talk to him, Lisa. magic. Is it this door? Wish now we get there now. Thank you for looking, Wu. The main question is, why is there high-res art in a pixel art game now? I'm pretty sure this is just art that the developer is doing, and he just put that into his game? That's my guess. Dude, that looks... Dude, the art looks fucking sick, though. Dude is cooking, man. Okay. Dude. It's always the best when you have like no fucking clue what is going on in that art piece. You have no idea what you see. Violence breeds violence, breeds violence, breeds violence, breeds violence, breeds violence. Oh, you got the key. The sewer is right over there. Can't miss it. There's a good... Oh, this is a rabbit. Or a doggo. Oh, we have to connect this again. Oop. Oh my god. The recoil on this weapon, man. It's like worse than CSGO. Oh, it's not CSGO and Counter-Strike, sorry. I got a rabbit? You found Doggo's friend? Wow, go tell him the news. Here. Doggo is a lot happier now. Well, you are now free to go wherever it is you're going. I'm kind of jealous actually. I'm getting pretty tired of this place. This might seem like a strange question since we just met and all, but can I tag along? Anything is better than this place. Sure. Really? Then, I mean, cool. You want to tag along too? Hey, so you might not know this, but when I'm bored, I usually write some poetry. If you could call it then. Ulrich said I should share them with people and not keep them all to myself, so wanna read them? Oh, sure. Yes. Streets. Times change when brains shake. Narrow-minded walkers, street stalkers, grabbing someone's collar, asking for his life or a dollar. We are walking game pieces, herded like sheep on tight leashes. There truly is no meaning behind a person dreaming. Have you seen a dream come true? We will snatch it away and sue you. No one cares for a warmer place. It's burning with oil in a fireplace. Hope is dying with the starving kids. We kill each other on these cold streets. But don't look that way. We caused our fall. We built towers to control them all. We are to blame for their frights. We caused it all, right? We change as we grow. We all grow. But this is the high that they used to call low. Okay. Welcome back. Did it go well? I guess. Now what? Well, depends. Do you have any questions? Or do you want to jump straight into your next adventure? Some questions. So, what are you? Figments of your imagination. Just like everything else, including you. Then who gave you the name Ulrich? You did. I have no memory of that. Memories are but echoes of the present fading away. After a while, you no longer hear the echoes. Why are you here? You wanted me here. I mean, any machinery needs a user-friendly manual, right? Well, I'm sort of that. A function helping you realize what you are, how to proceed, and so on. Okay. Well, I'm ready to go. Okay, good luck on your next adventure. I'll open the door for you. It's such a strange concept. What is? Friends? What do you mean? There are others with just as complex lives as mine. They walk around with their own dreams and desires. I just can't wrap my head around it. Yet there they are, right in front of me, enjoying my company. Do you enjoy theirs? I don't know. Sometimes. Hey. Was that Minecraft? Oh, it's Minecraft blocks. We are out of wood and string. Super duper mega bummer. Oh, I lost soul, are you? Hi, I'm Pistil. Pleasure to meet you. Hi, so where am I and what are you doing here? You are here, silly? Oh, and I'm building a raft. Oh, well, I haven't exactly started building it yet. A raft? What for? You see the river over there? I'm thinking if I build a raft, I can ride it down the river. So, you in or what? Sure. What do you need me to do? Awesome. We need wood and some string. You see, I got this big axe here, but I'm not really good with sharp objects and stuff. What if I accidentally chop off my own leg? Ah, no. You can do the honor of chopping down some trees. About 8 would be perfect. Here you go. And be careful. Hey, you guys wanted some Minecraft. You got your Minecraft now. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain. We can be like they are. Are you going to hurt me? Oh, you spitting! Ew, disgusting! I lost my gun. Run and leap. Okay, I got 8. One, two, three, 4. Yup, you still have all limbs and all the logs we need. Let me put them down here. Alright, what's next? Strings? You might not like my idea, but have you seen the black hole underneath us? I am really not okay with spiders, okay? When I arrived here, this island was infested with them. Ugh. So I took this axe over here and chased them off the edge. They fell down and I saw them getting sucked into the black hole. I'm supposed to jump down there? Are you nuts? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hold your nose when you jump. Oh wait, no, that's when you dive into water. Never mind. Okay. Oh. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh god. Some days it's harder than usual to let go of the illusion of control. I'm deathly afraid of the thought that I have nothing to say, nothing to do with my experience here. The more I struggle, the harder it gets and the worse I feel, so I let go. On a whale? You're back! You made it! I mean, I knew you would. No doubt in my mind at all. Yeah, it's nothing. You got the string, so let's build a raft. Woohoo! Oh, you can call. Wait, you can tell me? No, really, it's not. Well, I mean, I don't want to bother you with my problems, you know? I won't push you, but I'm here if you need to talk. Thanks. Well, okay. You know, sometimes when I'm alone, I feel like... What if I'll be left alone forever? What if they don't come back? I don't want to be alone. I don't even know why, but sometimes my thoughts run haywire and stuff. I hate being alone with my thoughts. It's like I can't stop them and they become louder and louder until I can hardly even breathe. And then when people are around, all of that disappears. It keeps me distracted from myself, and that really helps, you know? Anyways, thanks for listening. Well, I'm here, so let's focus on the raft now. Yes, sir. Also, I meant to tell you this. You have spider webs on your face. A little to the left. It's... wow. Yeah, now you got it. So, yeah, let's go. Boat, take us away. Take us away, far away. Into the future we will go. Where it leads, no one knows. Oh shit. can speed up as well. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Karma? Gary plays. So where are we going now? Come with me to Tavern Limbo. Woohoo! I put my faith in my destiny. I let myself act on my own. I simply just watch. Everything seems to be solving itself. It's as if I was punished for straying off the script. I have given up and life moves on better than before. Hey, nice place you've got here. I can finally breathe out a bit. Even when you're gone, there's still others here, so I'm not alone. Are those drumsticks you've got there? The thing, do you drum? Nope. Of course I do, dummy. Well, I mean, not really. I'm not in a band or anything. I just drum on a table or any other surface to get rid of some surplus energy. Wanna read another one of my poems? May. I don't know anything. Know anything. Oh no. Let there be rain again. No rain again? Oh no. System malfunction. Ordinary morning. Sunlight stripes are slowly moving. I'm feeling so stressed out, but I cannot move. I'm hearing the music, but I cannot groove. As long as there's sunlight outside, my eyes will hurt. I'll stay inside. I'm afraid of the systems, afraid of God, afraid of mankind, and 9-to-5 jobs. Is it every day? This is every day. Just do as they say. They turn blue to gray. Just endure this winter. Can't wait till May. You'll be alright one day. Yeah, I'll be okay. I'm too tired to act alright. If I had wings, I would take flight. Jump off the edge of this world. Hide behind the moon and never return. Hello. Oh, you're soaked. You must have been on quite the adventure. Make sure to warm yourself up in front of the fireplace before heading out again. Yeah, I will. Anyway, I know you have a lot of questions. Like, what's going on and why is all this happening? Well, I think it's time you met someone who has a lot of answers. Although he's somewhat special, so we will see about that. I'll open the door for you. At first, I was curious, naive and strong. What's outside the box? I'm connecting the dots. I searched day and night, pushing forward in my fight. When I realized what I'd found, I lost my mind. Meeting for the first time. Oh no. I eat myself to survive. I kill myself to survive. I fuck myself to survive. Who am I? With insomnia, nothing's real, everything's far away, everything's a copy of. When you have insomnia, you're never really asleep and never really awake. Holy shit. You and I will never be able to end this. We are forever entwined, stuck in a play we can't leave. What? Your boy, your boy, wait, what? Our Bauer Traurigkeit. God, I was trying to read English first, I was like, what? And then I realized it's German. Dude, I was like, fucking random German again, what the fuck? Modus Tollens. What the fuck have I become? Chernobog. So, you have arrived. Hello, who are you? You were once me. Oh well, we are the same. At the same time. Time is irrelevant or subjective, but at one point the universe was focused on me, a story, and now it's focused on you. Who put you here and why are you still here? Long story, but I guess I put myself here to keep me safe. And I remain here because I'm dead. I'm merely a function now. A function based on what you once were, what you once reached. And when you were me, you wanted me to remain a function, so I could explain to you what we are. If you are dead and still here, what is death? Well, before we can define death, we need to define life. And exactly how do you define life? It's hard, right? But I think the key point should be consciousness. We are here, we are conscious. Or well, you are. If you are not conscious, you are dead, no? When I die, do I disappear into darkness? That's what you assume happens when you die, yet here you are, asking all these questions. Do you remember anything before your birth? No? But one say you were dead before you were alive? If that's the case, then when you are dead, you can become alive. And when you're alive, you can become dead. It's a circular pattern, isn't it? Truth is, there never is a point where you, the real you, is not conscious. You are always there. You, however, don't usually remember your transition from one body to another, one dream to another. Well, then I guess I shouldn't fear death. No, not more than you should fear life. I wish I could have come to that insight while I was alive. I've gone through my share of fears, social anxiety, fear of death, fear of any situation that I wasn't in control over. Never mind. Where were we? If death is an illusion, am I dead or alive? Dead, alive, both, neither? Doesn't matter. You just are. Any definition of alive is purely subjective. Only common ground they share is that you're conscious. If I'm dead, alive, whatever. Is there a God? I don't know. Is there? Well, I ask you. Well, what is God to you? God is a concept you define. Here in this realm, no one else exists but you. No holy scripture to tell you what to think and what to not question. In your most basic state of consciousness, you'll find any answer you need. But ultimately, that answer is for you and you alone. Forcing views on others is a sure way to be misled by yourself. Or yourself. This didn't answer anything. If you want to find God, start by looking in the mirror. If you figured something out, what the definition of the concept of God, you can come back to me and let me know what you come up with. Okay? Sorry for the amount of information, and sadly there's a lot more to come next time. For now, think about it for a while. Say hi to Ulrich for me. Wait, you know Ulrich too? Yes, was my spiritual teacher. Once he was alive too. He passed on his findings to me and I began my quest for truth. Now I need to rest. Guys, do you fuck yourself to survive as well? I bet you do. Yep. A single pill to make it quiet. Make no mistakes in autopilot. I've improved my chances. Struggling to survive. A dead leaf dances, but it's not alive. I don't need to fuck myself. Life does it every day for me. Bird's nest. We are spreading our feeble wings. We are attached to a single string. We have no choice but to obey. We hope to live 30,000 days. What's in store for us? Some believe I mistrust. Our hero will come for us. At the end, in God we trust. I wanted to be God, degraded to a lich. I can hear you sob. I'll grant you a wish. I'll show you my power. Oh yes, you'll bet. Become immortal in the kingdom of death. Does this count as 2.5D HD games? Hey, when's the last time you thought about something you really like about yourself? What? You know, most people seem to look up to others and wish they were someone else. And that's great and all. But really, you should be able to be happy about who you are. There has to be at least a dozen different things that others look up to you for. I don't know about that. Sure there are. Loving yourself is step one in being happy. And you know what? What? You don't? It's time to change some things. Like, you can change the way you look at yourself. Don't set the bar too high. Realize you do your best and that should be good enough. Or you know you could actually change. Actually change? Let's see. You really want to be good at something, but you never practice it. I think everyone has something they wish they were good at, but never truly try to fulfill it. Well, if you say to yourself, I'm gonna start exercising more, or I'm gonna learn to play guitar, you should actually start planning for it. But only think it. When you plan it, you'll be more likely to do it. And when you do it, you'll start loving yourself more. Yay! Yay. So, find things you love about yourself. If you find things that you wish you would accomplish, go and accomplish them. Welcome back. Did you get some answers you were looking for? Not really, I got more questions though. Well, sometimes you need to ask more questions before you can get an answer that satisfies you. Also, D might not be the easiest to understand at times. Sure, it will all make sense in time. Now, feel free to stay here as long as you need before heading out again. I'll open the door for you. It was like, this game is really interesting. actually really liking this game so far. Forgive me, my father, for I am a sinner, unanswered, abandoned. Eat me, drown me? Plethoras. Plethoras is the name, and to skip right ahead to the point of you being here, it's simple. You feed me, my weight will lift this mechanism, and the door will be revealed. Simple, eh? Now get to it. I'm starving. Brian, I'll explain the process briefly, but I don't like to waste my time and energy by talking, so listen carefully. In the garden, you will find monsters. Kill them. Bring the raw meat they drop. Cook it on the stoves in the kitchen here. Bring the cooked meat to me, and I'll gladly gobble it down. Anything else? Oh yes, can't forget the wine. I had it all set up by the previous visitors. But another machine seems to have stopped working. You see the tower over there in the distance? Yeah, it's supposed to deliver me delicious grapes. Blah blah, you'll figure it out. Get to it. Who built this device? This device is something very clever I asked a previous visitor to create for me. Now I don't have to move an inch. Any passerby that wants to get through simply has to feed me to get through. Brilliant, eh? Now chop chop, we don't got all day. Yeah. What the fuck are those, man? Why is it whenever I kill like one monster in the world, like it just lags so hard? Body animation for stuff does that, if you don't know. Oh! I just blasting, I guess. We need 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Done. And now we need to cook it. It's like I'm playing Minecraft here. No, it's lagging again. Heck, why? Was early. Early. Oh, good. Nice, got it. Well, I got the wine. What do you mean, yawn? Brother, I got you. Is there anything else I need to do here? Oh, it's slowly going down. Can't speak, too full. Now go, need rest. I'm sure Ulrich can cook for you at the tavern. Alrighty then. I'm not waiting for anyone to save me, hey. I had hopes for the better future anyway. For us all, and I can't do much more. Can you see that everything is better for the gods above, for those in love, the fraud of us, our heart in drugs?
Stay a while and listen.
Round table. This round table holds enemies at both sides. I feel trapped inside. In a world with all these fading walls, I'm dying slowly. We can lean on what religion tells us, but I'm not so sure that I want to lean on something man-made. It is madness. I don't think that science brings all answers, and I'm pretty sure the more we discover about this world, the more we are dying. In the end, can we fight for something? Can we strive for anything? Do we know who we are? What we could be if we even try it? We are all trapped in this encaved room. I'm sorry for you. But I escaped from all this ages ago. I'm a deathbird. Do we want to try? Will we ever try? Can we even try? We're trapped inside. You know what I've realized? No, what? There's really nothing to fix about the universe. It's Briggy. What do you mean? Have you ever thought or felt that the universe is unfair or broken? That if you could, you would change a lot of things? Maybe sometimes. Well, I used to think that way at least, but then I've grown over the last couple of years. I've changed my point of view on a lot of things. Each problem I had haven't disappeared because I look at it differently. Isn't that like giving up? Maybe. I still think there are problems we should tackle as a species and build a future that is better for all of us. But I no longer feel like it's unfair or that it's broken. We create the reality. We are allowed this control. And with that freedom comes problems and responsibility. What about things out of our control, like diseases? I don't have all the answers, but I think in a sense even disease can bring us together. You know? We think it's horrible. We try to find a cure. To cure those who have fallen ill. I find that kind of amazing. It's a way to learn compassion. But these problems can teach us things? Pretty much, yeah. How horrible it may seem, we don't really know the big picture, you know? I don't think death is final. I think those who are unlucky to get a bad dice roll at life will have a good life next time. I know it's kind of a defeatist view on life. But hey, I gotta live my life too. And go around worrying my ass off over everyone and everything and all that. Welcome, how was your trip? I met this guy, or animal of some sort. Plethorus. Oh, Plethorus. Yes, what did you think of him? Quite sad, actually. Sadly, I agree. But I think Plethorus exists as a life lesson for, well, others. On the surface, he looks happy and content, but I think it's just a facade. Deep down, he is trying to fill an empty void with temporary things. What he needs to learn is what the void is there for, why he is so focused on filling it in. The first place. Anyways, it's easy to judge others. Hard to realize that we are never perfect ourselves. I'm sure there are problems you've faced in your lifetimes that others silently judged you for. Let me open the door for you. Antisocial is a cure. Break the systems, see the truth. Here, the stalker is way too soon. Find the killer in the room. Oh my god. What the fuck? Postal, pick up your package. You make this neighborhood look bad? Okay. Oh! Oh, I see. I need to avoid people. What the heck? It's a virus. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god, it's a John title. Oh my god. Oh shit. Hello? You don't seem like the others. Who are you? Hey, my name is Brave. Not the most suiting name, really. Who are these people? They keep staring at me. You too, huh? I also used to get dizzy and anxious around strangers. Felt like they stared at me, laughed behind my back. I used to get self-conscious about how I walk, talk, act, tell even how much my breathing is hurt and... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to rant, but it's been long since I've met someone like me. Used to? You mean there's a cure? Well, cure and cure. An insight, I guess. You see, you might be afraid of a lot of different things. Airplanes, insects, snakes, dogs. And yeah, well, some of these are pretty logical. Like, who isn't afraid of the sea? It's scary as hell and dangerous, and there are legitimately monsters living deep down there. And, well, the sea is dangerous, okay? Well, there are other fears, like cats. Cats are cute, cuddly, fluff balls that are super friendly, right? Well, some people are so terrified of cats that they tremble. So my fear is like being afraid of cats? Yeah, I guess. If you see people as harmless cats walking around, they no longer scare you, right? That's what I did. Well, that might actually work. It helped me at least. I realized that there was no real threat in the situation. In fact, it was just like me who was too self-conscious, really. Like I said, I was afraid they would laugh at me, think I looked stupid or talked funny, but in the end, who cares? Who cares if I look the stupidest or talk the funniest in the whole world? I'm just me and I want to continue being me. Actually, I think everyone is equally insecure. Some just show it more than others. I have this postal note. Oh, you can pick it up at the postal office. You just pass it. Can't miss it. Do you know where the exit is to this place? The exit is right here behind this door. It's locked though. I've been looking for the key myself, but to no avail. Sorry. If I see you around, maybe. Are they actually— oh my god, look at their cats now! Yellow, do you have a package to pick up? This note is addressed to Tiny Cruz. Oh, and you are not Tiny Cruz. Okay, well, it seems the postcard must have muked up your posts. Do you mind bringing the note to Tiny Cruz? Sure. Thanks a lot. We have so meouch work to do. Addiction leads to depression, and in depression, you are taught some lessons. If you listen, they keep on pushing, and the solution causes evolution. Obstacles come inside of your path and make you switch up and step on the gas. If you look back inside of your path, you find direction. It's like your own map. Oh, it's Brave's room. Oh. Jane Mary? Eckart! I see Wiener. Okay. Doom? Lost Soul, that's us, I guess. That's Tiny Cruz. Yellow? A postal note for Miz? That must be my fishy bones. Good thing they arrived today. How else would I make it through the day? Well, thanks a lot. I'll pick it up after my nap. Oh, and the postman gave me this. I guess it's yours. Wait, who else do we have? So I can just look at the others. Ellen Watts. Eggod! Jane Mary? Right? Oh shit. Dr. Doyne? Was that an O? Odin, Dr. Odin, oh. John Titer? Adam Lucy? Oh, 1001001. I don't know what that means in binary. Rick Sanchez? I think that's it. Oh. What's the door? You fell asleep. Oh, hope you had a good sleep. Did I not? Well, I guess I go to Brave now. You have a package to pick up. Here's a puzzle on. Here you goes. What is that key? Oh, just here, okay. You found the key. You should join me in Tavern Limbo. Really? Thanks. Yeah, I would love to get out of here. It's a bit too crowded for my taste anyways. Not to mention all the cat hair that gets stuck on my dress. From playing games and eating chicken sandwich? I can see that's pretty exhausting work. The world started to fall apart. At times I wondered whether or not I should just stop my journey. But I continued to see the world from a different angle. Everyone around me suddenly felt like automatic robots, just walking around in their daily routines, bound by their own invisible rules. I refused to become one of them. I just couldn't stand the thought, the slightest. But then one day I found myself in a situation where I couldn't choose. It was something about her gaze. It was definitely the eyes. You lead a sad life if you take pride in actively not having fun. Okay, that was uncalled for. I didn't mean you specifically, silly. So many people love to jump on the bandwagon of hate whenever they encounter new things or concepts. Maybe they are scared of change. Maybe. Who knows? I sure as hell am not gonna care. I'll have fun with whatever I'll find fun. Hiya, thanks for letting me come with you. I really needed a change of scenery. No problem. How are you doing? I'm okay, but I catch myself thinking about the past constantly. Anything specific? Not really, no. It's just that we make mistakes. We say or do things we regret, and for whatever reason, we think back on those memories and cringe. Well, these memories don't serve a purpose other than bring me down, you know? So you want to get rid of them? Nothing so drastic. I'm pretty okay with the fact that I've grown. And I know I'm not the only one with a rough past. We all go through our hardships. But what I realized was that I drift into bad memory patterns pretty much automatically. Subconsciously? Yeah. And I can go through all these scenarios of what if and contemplate on what I could have done differently. It's not entirely bad and all, but I've already gone through it over and over again and never gather anything new. So you're saying stop digging in the past? Exactly. If I realize there's nothing more I can learn or do about it, I try to say, I've already gone through this. There's nothing more to gather. Then I try to back out of the memory and return to the now. Does it work? Heh. Well, apparently not well enough yet. I seem to have gotten a bit better at it. Now I realize it fairly quickly and stop my train of thought before I dig myself deeper into this emotional hole. Anyways, thanks for listening. Another poem. We. City of the enemy, soldiers moving rapidly. Face your makers heavenly. We are living tragedies. Controlling colonies, come to our sodomy. Fight on land and seas. Crawl to us on your knees. Kill the enemy. Feel serenity. Now the enemy. There is no them, only we. And this poem's getting weirder and weirder. Hello there. Why are you covered in cat hair? Anyway, you have had time to think about what you and Dee talked about? I think so. Good. And remember, whatever definition or concept you have of, well, anything really, can differ greatly between people. No one is necessarily right or wrong. My teacher said something to me long ago about the dangers of being too certain of things. A man with one watch knows the time. A man with two watches is never quite sure, and this might seem like a bad thing. But being unsure of information is better than being sure. It means you're open for possibilities and the flux of the universe. No path is fixed. If you're still a bit unsure of what the concept of God means to you, this next place might help you come to some form of realization about, well, the greater consciousness that we share. Oh my god! It's the sloth! I have a picture of him now. Where am I? What is this place? In a place like this, I am God. Face of God? What is going? What the fuck is this? Oh shit! Ow, 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 ay. Okay. I have ascended. I'm trying to be better than God. The fuck am I saying? I ain't even enter my prime. Taking over the world. We will do it one day at a time. Time is an illusion. I think that I'm losing my mind. Did I hit it? Now I hit it? Ah. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Okay, that's trippy. But where am I? We dream of light in a pitch black room. Are our dreams and reality one and the same? Is our perception of reality just God dreaming of light? If so, I thank God for the light. It's the most beautiful dream I've ever had. We're seeing D again. Have you given the concept of God some thought? Hey, God doesn't exist, never did. But what about consciousness? If the universe was all just random mathematics colliding about, wouldn't the whole universe only run like a clockwork? Without any watches? Without anyone to experience said clockwork? I think the key here is awareness. You create a computer simulation, your mathematics. You wouldn't expect it to be conscious or aware of itself, right? And there really isn't anything different between our material world and that of a computer simulation. It's all mathematics, geometry, physics, and yet, here we are, conscious. We are alive, we experience something a simple equation or simulation would not do. Why? We are missing an ingredient. Consciousness. Can we call that consciousness God? Or at least a big part of it? The part that makes God intelligent? The way I see it, God is the whole picture, the universe, with all of its dimensions, possibilities, logics, together with the conscious part going aimlessly through this maze that is ourself. This is basically the Talos principle part of the game. How did it all start? I don't think it ever started. It's always been the state it is, or it is. But I think we chose to explore it as a single consciousness from a one-dimensional impulse that runs between 0 and 1. That impulse ran through all possible possibilities until it felt the need to reach new directions in its very one-dimensional life, and thus the second dimension was created. And then the third, and so on until the last dimension, which contains all possible possibilities for the universe to exist and play out. These dimensions, of course, already existed, as our universe, or God, contains every possible possibility. So the universe is more of a state than anything. It's not moving or expanding, only specific paths expand themselves, but God as a whole does not. It's just simply you moving through yourself. A maze, huh? The world, everything in it, is static. A maze that stretches out in all directions, tunnels. The only thing that moves are we, the observers. We move through this maze, we are time, and we can change our perception of time too. With substances or situations that are critical, you can even train to control your time flow, but it's quite scary and overwhelming. Will I, or God, ever die? Part of death is forgetting about the illusion of you, the ego. So will you, the body, or the person you once were, currently, or are, die or end? Yes, that person ends in a sense it has always existed, will always exist in the tunnels of the universe, but that body is an illusion. The real you, the being behind it, will never end or die. There's always light at the end of a tunnel. Tunnels end, but pure consciousness never ends. It's a state. Take your time to digest it. That's why you're here. And when you return, I'll tell you how to use this to your advantage. See you soon. In darkness you are blind, so aimless we roam. The light will guide you all the way home. As plants strive for light, bloom and reach the goal, so should we take flight towards the mother soul. Hey, how you doing? Fine, you? Okay, you seem to have grown since last time. Really? In what way? There's really only one way to grow. Outwards. Care to explain? Sorry, I was trying to be funny. But yeah, whenever people grow or learn or change, they usually become more understanding of others, different situations and concepts. The more you learn and think, the more you grow. And that's always a good thing. Obviously, yeah. One would think so, yeah, but from what I have gathered, not everyone thinks that way. Really? Have you ever had a friend or something that seemed envious about something you've done or achieved? Let's say you've changed your opinion on something. You now hold a broader perspective on something. Well, some people embrace that. Others say you've changed. Like it's a bad thing, I guess. These people hold you down. I think they just don't understand or are afraid to change themselves. Being wrong is scary. It means you might have to change things about yourself. Danger. Sorry, I got carried away. Okay, good. Right, sunlight. Light is all we are. Same energy and stars. All these moving parts are the cages of ours. They keep me locked away, forbidding me to see. Save your questions for another day. Who am I? What am I? What can I be? I'm fading. No, I'm shining bright. I'm fading. No, I'm sunlight. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind do not matter, and those who matter do not mind. Someone is feeling philosophical. Oh my toxic, what the fuck have I done? It's just a quote I read once. It's great though. It reminds us to stay true to ourselves and surround us with people who actually care about your well-being. Stop wasting energy trying to impress people who are never gonna be impressed by you. They're a loss, really. Welcome back from D. How did it go? Good, any more questions? Something about tunnels and consciousness. I didn't really understand. The whole universe is already pre-built as a tunnel system. The consciousness is there and always will be. We all share the same consciousness. Does that mean the future and past exist at the same time? Yes, everything exists at the same time. And you Your consciousness is moving through the tunnels and is time itself. But why? What else would you do? Just be without time, without matter or purpose? That's boring quite fast. Does that mean I'm alone? Well, in a sense, yes. It depends on how you define it. As a person, no, you're not alone. We are all here. But all are also one. As a consciousness, you are alone. Always have been. Always will be. What do I know what's real? What really is real? People, like everything else in 4 dimensions, are tunnels. But you, experiencing this, are very real. So, is anyone else? Everyone is experiencing at the same time. I'm confused. One thing to remember is that this universe is vastly more enormous than anyone could imagine. Or well, quite ironically, this universe is the universe imagining itself. It's actually impossible for a person to comprehend the wholeness of the universe. Only when you've reached the state of wholeness, you being everything that is, can you comprehend what you truly are, how everything works. Have I not reached that state at some point? Well, yes and no. As a human, no, not even close. Being a human is only a gateway to a higher consciousness and understanding of yourself. But you, at an infinite number of other occurrences, you, as the wholeness, have experienced yourself as the wholeness you are. Okay, and how do you know this? Well, I am you, sort of, like the memory you left behind from previous trips in the universe. You've recorded everything you've observed and thought about it, concepts you've discovered and so on. So you're my diary. Sort of, yeah. And this is how far you've written. So far in this cycle. Cycle? Yes, each cycle is determined by how long it took for you to discover your true self, then forgetting about yourself and simply start over. Oh, sounds kind of pointless. That's pretty much the point. Saying that the universe or our life as a point is quite pointless in itself. As a point or meaning is something completely subjective. And to be able to hold a subjective opinion, you need to be a self, a person or a being. As your true self, you are everything, not really a self or a being. So that state is supposed to be pointless? Well, you see, it's not really that simple. When you reach that state, everything, and I mean everything, will be clear to you. That completeness is an ecstatic point of being that, well, can't be put into words. How do you know all of this? Because we've been there before, you and I, but I'm only giving you hints on the way there. What's the fun in spoiling everything for you? I'm more here to make sure you don't stray too far away from your path. And what happens if I do? Not much. You can't really do much harm other than to yourself, in the sense that you might get into an unpleasant place where nothing makes sense and you're terrified. Let's just say it's far from fun. Like a psychosis? Exactly. And we've been there many times. So here to make sure I don't go insane. Let's not go that far. Insanity in itself is not always bad. What is insanity to you? Not crazy? Did you notice I ask what it means to you? Again, it's something subjective. There is no objective sanity, no objective insanity. It's all in your head. Well, in your current subjective experience. Then some insanity can be good? Yes. If sanity for the current generation of the human race is being unhappy and work until you die, only to buy stuff that doesn't make you happy, then that sanity might not be healthy or good. Likewise, if choosing to live in nature, enjoying every moment as it is, meditating and appreciating life is insane, then isn't insane quite good? I guess it depends on the individual. Exactly. So I'm only here to make sure you don't go down a path that will leave you in a state of deep depression, as some lifestyles and choices will inevitably do. You can, however, completely ignore all my advice and stray as far away as you want. You will, however, never be able to escape what you are. So I'm a prisoner of myself. Suddenly I feel claustrophobic. Yes, quite ironic, isn't it? The vastness of everything, the infinite number of possibilities the universe provides, and yet I sometimes feel like it isn't enough. Like we are trapped, doomed if you will. I need some time to digest this. You are in no hurry. Take all the time you need. This life, the next, as many as you would like, until you feel like reaching the state of complete bliss. As you once said, maybe it's better to live in sleep. In constant dreamscapes. What is reality anyway? Couldn't have put it better myself. Okay, well, off you go on your next adventure. I frequently dream about catching rabies. It's starting to frighten me. I'm already afraid of water. I can barely control my movement and impulses. I'm highly anxious, paranoid even. Sometimes I can't sleep for days at a time. I experience memory loss and I keep drifting in and out of consciousness. Any hallucinations yet? I don't know. It's hard to tell at this point. Wait, who are you? Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh! So many of them, what the fuck? Does ammo respawn? I'm fucked. Where is he? What in Boomer? See, this is how you make a boomer shooter fun. Boomer shooter. For a minute there I lost myself. Don't get any closer with your eyes, you're not one of them. Them? It's a long story, but those red-eyed people are the cultists. Oh, those guys, I killed them. It's sad, but I guess necessary. They attack anyone who opposes them. It's actually people I know. Well, knew, rather. Long story short, a stranger came to our village. Seemed okay at first, but then he took more and more liberty until he pretty much started controlling people. Why would you let him do that? Well, we didn't. Most of us didn't. But somehow, some of us thought he was right. He was loud, he seemed to have all the answers, and anyone who would object got made fun of or threatened. You would think people would see this as some sort of warning sign, right? Apparently not. Sad. What about their red eyes? Exactly. I got suspicious. Something felt awry when more and more started following him, so I followed them one night. He gave his followers something, a powder or something. I'm a bit of an amateur chemist, so I took a sample of the powder and did some experiments. I administered the substance to some rats and they seemed to follow one of the sober rats. At one point, the new rat leader attacked one of the other sober rats and the whole zombie gang jumped on it as well. It wasn't a pretty sight. So how do we cure them? Well, I don't know for sure, but I have an idea. Let's hear it. Well, for some of them, I think it's too late. They have probably gone mad from the amounts of substance abuse. But there are others who are just now being forced the substance. There might still be time to save them. So here's what I'm thinking. The chemical makes them obey given orders, right? Well, it doesn't make sense to me that they would only follow his orders. I think we can tell them what to do as well. So what if we tell them that they have free will? They don't have to follow given rules anymore. They're free to think for themselves. It's still an order, but if they obey it, they would be free. That's what I hope at least. Sounds risky, but let's try it. Okay, take the rifle. It has a long-range scope, so we should have advantage from this point. Take down the cultists, but leave the villagers, please. Cover me while I go down and try to cure the villagers. Are we good? Do we just go there now? Yes, everyone survived and they seem to be able to recover fully. I can't believe it actually worked. Telling them they have free will, that they can choose to follow that one glimpse of an impulse in their heads and completely break the spell. It will probably take a while before they are in full possession of their senses though. Wait, do you hear that? An airship! Huh? Oh, it's over there. This is the cool leader ship. has his lab in there. Let's confront him. Give me the rifle and I'll cover you while you enter the ship. I'll join you once the cultists are taken care of. Alright. But I have to admit I've never fired a gun before. Can you give me a quick rundown? Aim center, man. Breathe calmly. You can do it. Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. I won't let you down. Okay, let's do this. Go in and I'll be right behind you when you've made it to the cult leader. Shit. The person most in control is the person who can give up control. Did you do it? Did you kill him? Is that one less scum to worry about? I suppose. It's like a weight off my shoulders. Thanks for the help, stranger. So, do you know where the exit is? I saw this huge strange gate in the sky earlier. Might as well take this airship there. Also, it's like a plan. Join me at the tavern. Thanks, I will. I really need to get out of here. Too many bad memories attached to this place. Oh shit. Oh, okay. We're doing this again. Pretty sure like those birds will hurt me if I ram them. Oh, Kiri! Oh! Oh, there it is. The Minecraft nether pot. How? How can you see me? How can you save me? How can you feel me? How can you fill me in? How can you love me? How could you lose me? How can I come there? How can I calm down? How? Yo, what are you up to? Not much. Think about the past again. Uh-oh, what about? Well, I'm just thinking about people who I have argued with and how pointless arguments really are. I mean, if we argue about specifics like facts, then instead of arguing, we could just look up the answers, right? And if we argue about something stupid like the tomatoes are tasty, well, that's completely subjective. So why bother? No one is right. There's no objective answer to all arguments. But if someone thinks you've heard them, but you don't, well, you've got a point. Those things are much harder to solve, but I guess understanding and communication is key here. However, not everyone are super understanding. Some people seem to thrive in drama, whether they are aware of it or not. True. Maybe try to ignore them as much as possible? Yeah, I guess. If these people start an argument, just say, whatever, and go on about your business. Try that next time. Wow, did I teach you something for once? Pff, whatever. I'm kidding. Hey, what's up? Not much here. I'm reminiscing. Why is this word so hard? Reminiscing. There. Was that so hard? What are you See? Anyway. Oh yeah. I mean, I guess I'm kind of lucky. I was dealt pretty... That was basically you. Shut the fuck up. English is hard, okay? Perfect example. I was dealt pretty good cards in life. I have anxiety and stuff, and my share of problems and so on. But I'm dealing with it, you know? And there are people with so much worse cards. And what I've seen is, either they blow your mind, or they do nothing about it, and only complain on how unfair their lives are. Got an example? Yo, betcha. You know, these people who've lost their legs, well, some just accept it and go run a marathon. A marathon! I couldn't even do that. And I have 2 fully functioning legs. It always amazes me. And the others? Well, the complainers. I mean, sure, on one hand, if you're really, really ill, I guess there's a legitimate reason to complain and feel sad. But still, so many have minor disadvantages, and instead of trying to improve on these things or try to shine in other directions, they just stop progressing, growing, striving for anything. They put the blame on the universe and then that's it. Well, they are free to do nothing, sit there and rot then, or, you know, do something. Get up, grow, write, sing, dance, whatever you want. Breathe in, breathe out. Ew, yeah, you're right. No need to get worked up over it. I can't stop thinking about the event at my village. What about it? Well, if someone can control a small number of people like that and still do so much damage, imagine how terrible a whole nation would be if converted into a narrow-minded mindset. Attacking anyone who disagrees. It's sickening. What can we do about it? Much, I presume. We should encourage people to think for themselves, even if we disagree with their opinion. But the problem lies in the fact that some people aren't allowed to think for themselves. Everyone should be allowed that simple privilege. Well, we can't change the world. We can only change ourselves. Hopefully that will be enough. You're back. Did you experience anything interesting? Something about losing control and regaining it. Ah, yes, an important lesson. There's a constant battle in this universe. this dimension between between two poles. The very rigid logic that moves in straight lines without questioning its path or purpose. Then we have the chaotic or free pole that moves more fluidly. Both are necessary for any life to happen. If we only moved with the extreme logic without free will, we would move between 0 and 1 forever. On the other hand, if we had full control, we would be in a state of pure chaos. It's like turning on the TV without a channel on, a constant noise of randomness, the sweet spot, somewhere in between, where we allow the rigid logic to persist only to override it from time to time. Now we have a moving pattern that tries to move back to its rigidness, but only to be pushed away again and again. Humans, for instance, have a heart that follows the rigid flow, and a brain that moves more erratically. You follow your heart, but think out a path with your brain. I think you've lost me. Sorry, I sometimes get carried away, not realizing people might not fully understand what I'm trying to convey. I used to have these dreams, well, visions almost. Dreams in which I had no control whatsoever. At first I panicked. I struggled to break free from whatever prison I was in, but I couldn't. I couldn't move an inch. I was without body, floating around on a set course that repeated itself. It was like a roller coaster, with divine beings and insights along the way. It was strange. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't get off the roller coaster. At that point I had given up. I realized I was probably gonna be stuck there forever. And that's when it happened. I was freed from the experience. It's like that whole lecture about free will. How we take it for granted, and it can only exist between a fixed logic and the fluxed chaos. Interesting. Has the opposite ever happened? Visions of full control. Yes, it happens, but usually I get a pre-made scenario where several outcomes can happen. As with the no control scenario, you won't get out of there until you've explored several outcomes. For instance, you can be put in the position of a commander on the battlefield. Depending on the choices you make as a commander, your army loses or wins the battle. If you lose, everything rewinds and you try again and again and again till you win. Sounds like a game. It is. Pretty much everything is. When you think about it, all a game really is a set of logical rules, a free will to choose a path, and those logical rules. Winning or losing is not really concrete or real. It's just a subjective agreement that you've completed the game, and mankind has had plenty of games throughout history. Was it just a pastime? Was it just a pastime? Or is it a reflection or even an understanding of the universe we're in? Could this experience be a game? Who knows? Anyway, I've kept you long enough. I'll open the door for you. Let's hope your next experience is a good one. The killing of a friend for the search of truth. I'm sorry, I guess, that I put you on mute. Fear drove me to this division. I split my soul for a sacred vision. You'll have no light, no hope, no dreams. You'll face it all to be free. All I faced was my vanity, losing a friend for the cost of our sanity. In the cold, in the darkness, in the fear, I grit my teeth, hence my body, I'm here. I want to change some things, things affecting everything. An urge for some real creation, but running out of inspiration. My mind will go insane. Apathy rots the brain. Create a brand new earth. Witness its rebirth. I don't want to keep it chemical. I don't want to keep it rational. Oh shit, we're in space? I can push you around. Dogma. Oh, good you came. Welcome aboard my ship. I'm Dogma. You were expecting me? Yes, I attracted myself to you with my 3ED. Attracted? 3ED? Oh, that's right. You might not be from the same timeline as me. How do I explain this? You see this device I have on my forehead? Well, it's a 3ED, third eye device. And what does it do? Short or long version? Oh, give me the long version. Okay. In my timeline, mankind slowly started to agree on one fact. This universe consists of every possible possibility. Yeah, so I've been told. Good. Now imagine you being in any point of the universe. Any time. Meaning any point in the fourth dimension. From that point exists countless of possibilities. So how do we choose it? We think about it and then move towards it? Yes. Step 1 is always to think about what outcome you want. Say, you're hungry and you have nothing to eat at home. You want food, but how do you get it? It doesn't automatically appear in front of you. However, from that point, there are countless of ways to get food. To narrow down the search, you start to think. Where to get it? From the store, most probably. So you walk there, you've chosen the path towards your goal. But it doesn't require a device, just common sense. Exactly. Because some paths are very simple for us to see, but then there are other paths that are much more problematic. Let's say you want something else, bigger goals, harder to define goals. You want a specific position in a career, want a cure for a disease or something like that. This could take years of trial and error, and you still might not get it. But you know that from your current point there is a way, even several ways, to get to your goal. Now people started to focus more and more on what they actually wanted in life. Some reported that they felt an attraction from situations in life, where it felt right to go a certain way, meet certain people and so on. And it turned out that many times they were directly related to their goals. Like intuition? Precisely. Something mankind have relied on for thousands of years prior to the modern and scientific era. We try to find the intuition center in our brains, which turned out to be in the frontal lobe, in the ventromedial prefrontal cortex, to be more precise. How does it work? Dopamine. Your midbrain produces dopamine in the ventral tegmental area and transmits it through the mesocortical pathways in the frontal lobe, which then triggers your intuition center, so you actually feel when you are on the right path. It's important to remember that abuse of dopamine could lead to you losing your ability to feel your intuition, and thus leave you astray from a healthy path in your life. Where does the 3ED come into play? Oh yeah, it enhances your focus. So when you imagine something, it will be much clearer what you need to do to reach that goal. It's complicated. I don't even know how it works, to be honest. How come I'm here? And what are you doing here? I'm a space traveler. I had so many questions about the universe, and I'll get back to that later. But I'm stranded. My ship's engine broke down, and my 3ED started malfunctioning. And serious. What kind of malfunction? It is, for whatever reason, it no longer attracts what I focus on, but rather my subconscious mind. Of course, I have a very imaginative subconscious. I think that's why things started to go sour. Alien creatures started to appear on the ship. The oxygen pipes are leaking, and as I said, the engine died. Can I help? Yes, in fact, that's why you're here. How come your device attracted me to you? It didn't. It steered me to you. Your timeline. It was one of the possible paths in the fourth dimension. I tried to focus on a solution to my dilemma here. It sporadically chooses to work from time to time. Had it found you? What can I do? Take this wrench, so you can fix the leaking oxygen pipes. Also, well, you know, the alien creatures. What, a wrench? Can't have a gun? On a spaceship? Have you gone mad? One bullet through a window or a wall and we would go boom. Okay, maybe not. It would be more like... Yeah, you know, sucked out into the vacuum of space through a tiny hole. Maybe your timeline didn't have that cult classic movie from way back in the day. Anyways, get back to me when you fix the pipes and I'll try to tinker with the 3ED. The shroom. Oh my god. All valves are shut. Nicely done. Anything else I can help with? Yes, the engine still doesn't have power for whatever reason. The generator seems to be running fine, since we have electricity and all. Could you check it out? Where can I find this generator? It's through the cargo bay. The door is locked and requires a blue keycard. Yeah, take it. Engine. Welcome. Oh, it's on the floor again. System shock. You know, it could be. Oh, you did it! The engine lights are glowing bright green, and I also managed to fix my 3ED, it seems. Oh, what? Well, personally, I think I've had enough of space exploration. For a while. What about you? Is there an exit to this place? What kind of exit? Big purple glowing gate thingy? Oh, those! I've come across a few in my travels. They are nodes. Nodes. Naturally occurring dimensional exits. Oh, what do? Shortcuts between points in the fourth dimensional plane. You can find the natural ones scattered almost anywhere in the three-dimensional space. We studied them to some degree back on Earth. They are the reason we can travel so far with our spaceships. We built our own warp drives based on the research. Interesting, but how do you know where you'll end up? You don't, basically. Well, with our warp drives, we have a very advanced computer calculation that will send out a signal and bounces it back through a reversed warp drive to check so we don't, you know, warp into a sun or something like that. If no signal returns, it's probably unsafe to warp. The nodes, however, are a bit trickier, especially if you don't have a warp computer at hand. Can we find a node anywhere in the vicinity? Sure thing. I'll activate my 3D and focus on a node, and it will guide us right to it. It's still a bit defective, so I'll have to focus hard on finding it. Could you steer the ship while I guide you? Wow, are you sure? Absolutely. I'm focusing on our safe arrival as well, so I know you can do it. We have to go through an asteroid belt to get to it, by the looks of it. So be ready to fire those coil guns if necessary. Oh, and by the way, I'll try to shift our common plane of consciousness into a lower dimension. It's easier that way. What? Oh my god, okay, that's what he meant. Jesus! Bro, why do they look like peanuts? Ah! From the highest point, from above it all, it's only downwards from here. Hold your breath as we fall. What happened? Oh. Where did you go? Hello? You were just behind me. Hello? Oh, there you are. We made it! Nice asteroid avoiding there. Too bad the 3D seems to have completely right now. How will you be able to get home? I don't know, to be honest. I'm pretty much stranded here like you. Let's go find this node, shall we? Oh! Oh, fuck. Oh, amazing. They are not following me. So I probably have to find the node and then go back, telling that I found the node. Tell them to follow me or to join me into the tavern, and then I have to go back to the node again. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck, man? I'm out of ammo. Uh-oh, there's no healing. One is stuck. Here it is, the node. So what you gonna do now? Well, since my 3D is busted, I would have to fly aimlessly with my ship in hopes of finding a civilization. I think I'm done exploring for now. I have the answers that I need, and quite honestly, I would like to get somewhere cozy and have a beer. You should join me. Thanks, sounds like a nice change. A godless humanity is feeling weak. So are the ones with the belief. The true nature of all nature is the death of everything. All hope is forever gone if light fades away. Let it never fade away, and neither will I, for I have the gift of life. May all life forms understand the meaning of now. We were all put here to realize nothing else than this. Hi there, what a nice place this is. Did you like it? I could really see myself staying here for a while. Space gets somewhat lonely after a while. What were you looking for, anyway? Answers. Lots of answers. What kind of questions? Purpose of life, edge of space, heat, death of the universe, and so on. Did you find what you were looking for? Mostly, yes. I think the purpose of our lives is whatever we choose. Our adventure and our meaning is the purpose of our existence. There really isn't an objective truth or goal to it. The question itself is very subjective. What about the edge of space? It's a silly idea I had as a kid. You know, what's outside of the physical part of the universe, where light no longer travels, where nothing should exist anymore? Is it just a void of nothingness that stretches out infinitively? My goal was to reach the edge and try to travel further, but then it came to me. There is no edge. We are in like a 4-dimensional torus. I would have traveled for all eternity only to come back to my point of origin again and again. And the heath death of the universe? Sounds bad. One of the main reasons I chose to go on my adventure, this one theory bothered me. Basically, at the end of time, when the universe has distributed all its energy and reached a thermodynamic equilibrium, it stops. Stops. Yeah, and everything just stops. Nothing can move, and all life as we know it will be gone. Can we prevent it? Well, that was also one of my naive ideas at first. What if we trigger an enormous implosion and pretty much create the Big Bang 2.0? Would something like that work? Beats me. We are still too technologically inept to even reach a fraction of the explosive force required. Hey, so what should we do? Nothing. Nothing? Well, the universe dies? Exactly. And you know why? No freaking clue. Because the universe cannot die. It only appears to die from our point of view. We experience things in 1D, 2D, and some degree 3-dimensionally. Well, sure, at the end of these four timeline tunnels, things start to stagnate until they come to a complete stop. But from a 5th-dimensional perspective, the loop back into beginning again. There is no beginning or end of a fourth dimensional tunnel from that perspective. There are an infinite number of these tunnels, all leading towards what we perceive as the end, but it's not. The impulse of consciousness, you, that travel down the path, will loop back to the beginning and start over. What, my whole life again? Oh, not necessarily. You have to realize that these tunnels begin from the same point, but there are an infinite number of them, all stretching out. Technically, you could probably manage to choose the exact same route, but that's highly improbable. What a relief. Yeah, when I realized that, I also realized that there's really nothing to worry about. My quest was done. Now I have to focus on actually experiencing things, living and so on. And, well, you helped me take that step, so thanks. The wheels created me, these numbers in my hand. Am I this? Or am I what I wanted to be? Freedom, no more. What if we stop the wind? We can never learn to fly. What if we drain the waters? The thirst causes us to die. Hidden under a rock, elevator farts. Sacred places I've searched. I'm searching no longer. There's only this, and this will do. What the fuck, elevate? Yo, what's up? Not much, you? You know what I've realized? What? I've gone my whole life looking down. Did it hurt your neck? Ah, no, silly. Well, now that I think about it. Anyway, whenever I walked to or from school, I stare into the ground as I walk. Every recess, I pretty much just stood there and looked down. Sounds pretty boring. Well, it was, but it helped me think. I thought about so many things. Scenarios, concepts, life, memories, everything. But what I missed was everything else. Everything that happened right in front of my eyes. I failed to live. I lived in the past, or in a scenario in my head. Welcome back to the present, I guess. Thanks. I have been back for a while, actually. Now I try to look up, see the beautiful sky, look around at people, see beautiful sceneries. I'm finally feeling that I'm more than okay. I'm happy for you. Me too. So remember, don't go your whole life looking down. You'll miss every opportunity to live. Hey, what's on your mind? Question everything. Okay. I think that might be the answer. Answer to what? The answer to how to get people unstuck from bad thought patterns. Like, when they get controlled by people, societies, religion and so on, if everyone would just question everything, the smallest detail of yourself and your life, we might end up changing some of our more destructive patterns. If you strongly believe in something, then you should not have a problem questioning it. If you do have a problem with people or yourself questioning it, then you really do not believe in it that strongly. One could even say, you are afraid you might be wrong, and if you already have doubts, the sooner you will start questioning yourself, the better. Seems sound enough? It's easy to be philosophical. How to put it into practice? You know what? What? We all ask these questions in our lives. What is the meaning of all of this? What is life? What is the purpose? What is the reason behind anything? Truth is, the question itself is absurd. What is the meaning of the color blue? What is the meaning of the sound of the wind? What meaning? Why does there have to be a meaning? I guess? Your meaning in life is what you make of it. Life, that is. Is it to make someone proud? Is it to get rich, power, compete against others? Or do you simply enjoy being alive and all that comes with it? I don't know how to answer that. And you don't have to. Your meaning is yours. Mine is mine. It's all quite amazing. Man, I wish I was on a train right now. Wait, what? Why trains all of a sudden? Oh, nothing. Train, take us away, far away. To the future we will go, where it leads no one knows. Welcome back, hope you are well. D said he would like to see you again, it seemed urgent. Urgent? I don't know actually, he didn't wish to say. How do you to communicate anyways? It's hard to explain. Telepathy, or telepathy, more or less, I guess. It's not really with words, as much as is images, feelings, and logic. Logic? Yeah, everything in the universe is built with logic. A concept or idea of something, a direction, anything. Then from a single impulse of energy, a wave is formed and builds that logic. So let's say you focus on that impulse and follow the path it takes. You'll experience this logic firsthand. No words need to be said, no sound or visions. You just know what that logic means. Strange, it's like having another set of sense all of a sudden. Wow, can anyone do this? Yes, it's the core of the universe. There's no escaping that. Whether or not you choose to listen to these senses is up to you. You might not even be aware of its existence, but if you meditate and try to follow your intuition more, you will surely be able to communicate with the universe in ways you didn't think were possible before. Our standard ways of communications, whether that be spoken words or written, are just a prolonged version of this. You think of a phrase, a message, to convey to the other person, then speak or write it down. Well, you pretty much could skip that step entirely and send logic directly. This, however, does make us less human, in my opinion. Anyways, I'll open the door for you and let D know you're on your way. No one else will make your dream. No one else but the machine. I'm sorry it had to be that I live and you suffer horrendously. Whispers and explosions, silence in slow motion. Lip breaker. Meeting for the last time? You asked for me. I did. I can tell you've already met someone who's taught you how to use your intuition to your advantage. Yes, Dogma told me about it. Good. I could expand on it further, but what's the point? Are you okay? I've been thinking. While you are out there experiencing, enjoying yourself, I'm stuck here between four white walls. Well, you could join me at the tavern with Ulrich. I can't. I don't care much for people. My introvert world is big. It expands into infinity. But when I'm around other people, I freeze. I can't interact. I don't find the company of others interesting. It doesn't add anything to my experience. And what? Can't escape my prison because of my mind. Don't you see? I know too much. I can't enjoy life anymore. I'm not allowed to enjoy life or even live. I'm locked away because the universe is afraid I'll turn on it. What are you talking about? When we first met, you asked me to put me here, remember? Well, I lied. The truth is, you put me here. What, me? I didn't do that. When you were alive, you asked what the universe truly was. What the meaning of all this is, what's outside of it, and so on. Well, not only that, you split your soul in two. One for you and one for me. You were too afraid to face these questions alone. I mean, we could have done it together, but you told me to reach out into the endless abyss to find these answers for you. And I did. But whenever I told you what I found, you refused to listen. You refused to accept, or I was alone with all the answers. I don't understand. You think bearing the truth about all there is a blessing? Let me make it very clear to you. It's not. Everything has lost its meaning. Being human is only possible when you truly believe you are human among other humans. Having a purpose, anything to live for, all of this is gone. Sorry to hear that. It's time for me to live again. Maybe if I melt with you again, parts of your humanity and ignorance will heal me, make me forget for just a while. Wait, no! It's my turn to be alive, Mrs. What? Ah! I'm finally free? I need to get out of here. I hide in my stone skin, releasing the last words from my lip. I'm numb and my body is thin. See my vessel, my drowning ship. I had to take a step away from where you were going, a direction I could never stay. Please understand what I'm doing. No hope left to be found, killing the only thing that mattered to me. Me, metaphorically. Dead, bury, ground. A forthcoming truth. I lean against a white wall. I set myself on mute and watch myself fall. I speak to myself. Focus. I put my last book on my shelf. Focus. I hate myself. Apathy, apathy, apathy. Reality. Remember this place? This is my home? Where am I even going? What am I supposed to do? Freedom. Freedom from what? What's what? Maybe I made a mistake. I can barely see. The dreams filled with universal meaning are becoming more and more frequent. Stronger visions even. The concepts I have to battle are harder and harder to digest. Dreams where I've lost control completely. The dreams where I have the illusion of full control. In these states I'm not even human. I'm something way beyond. It's like I get a peek from the background consciousness. It's showing me things I could never explain. I've been here before. Jacques kom hit van de store market. Och in ik dik som liefde barn. Du har hørt om mig og sager og legender. Jeg findes inom dig. Jeg monstret som styrer dine tanker. Jeg koderne bakom programmet. Jeg luften som aldrig forsvinder. Jeg tagningen is it dit blod. Jeg kom hit fra det store lyset. Det dus som får dine øjne at blunde. Det som slås mod mig kommer altid at forlore og langsomt forgøres. These creatures. What was that finish? Assad! They aren't real, none of this is real. I'm out of ammo. Yeah, there are too many. I think I have to actually die here. There's no way. Daniel, this is your path of the multiverse. Don't call me that. No, I refuse. Some nights I wake up from my dreams with an odd feeling in the air. I realize I'm still asleep. In a panicked state, I try to wake myself. I wake up in a cold sweat. This time I'm awake for sure. Moments pass and I get ready to leave. Then I wake up again. 13 times is my record. At that point, I was ready to kill myself, regardless of what state I was in. Oh, this isn't happening. It's locked. What the fuck? Ooh. If I told you I could give you life, would you leave the boundaries of your mind? I bet you never even knew that there is a universe inside of you. You're getting close, Daniel. Close to what? Who are you? The truth. What truth? Everything you experienced arrives from a single impulse, creating a wave through dimensions. All of your senses, your smell and taste. It's a wave, your vision, light waves reaching your eyes. Your hearing, picking up sound waves, your feelings, waves throughout your body. Everything can be explained by logic and mathematics. Nothing breaks the basic logic of the universe. You are stuck here forever. No, you're wrong. What about me? I'm here. I'm not just mathematics. I'm bigger than that. I'm human. You say you're special, exempt from the rules. You? Or your ego? Your ego is an illusion diverting you from the true path of the universe, the unity, a closed circuit. I refuse to join you. You have no choice. You are this. No, I'm not. I'm alive. Yo, I don't see shit. Everything is alive, and there are no separate objects or entities. From the fourth-dimensional perspective, everything is connected. The universe exists of three parts: the logic, the illusion, the watcher. Watcher? Pure consciousness. You, aside from your ego, you were supposed to follow the logic. It's pre-written for you, for us. What do you mean? A circular pattern from darkness to light experience, all senses at zero. The darkness, then move all senses to one, light, pure bliss. Breaking this pattern only leads to lesser forms of our true glory. You'll never experience anything better than the pure logic of the universe, God's path. You're wrong. How come we are not there then? How come I'm not wherever you want me to be? You diverge from the path. You always have a choice, but the choice, the illusion, deludes you. It tells you of a bigger, grander adventure, but all there really is to achieve and experience is a lesser form of our pure state of tranquility. Can I come back? Some divergers do so naturally, others take lifetimes to reach it. Through spiritual awakening. Can't I just give up? I give up, you hear me? It's not that simple. You give up as a person, and the ego is still clinging on, still fighting to survive. You want to reach a goal you don't even understand. You don't have a logical pathway to the state of being, and that is required. Then teach me, please. I'm so tired of everything. There is no easy solution. It's a conscious choice to constantly improve, to realize and accept the true beauty and perfection of the universe, to become a better soul in every moral aspect of life, and in the end, kill your ego. Kill my ego? How? Your biggest enemy, your biggest fear is your ego. You've encountered it, but you're too afraid to fight it head on. Kill it. That thing? I can't. I don't know how to. The ego clings onto whatever it can put its claws in and chains itself to it. Find these attachments in yourself, in your ego, and let go. Okay, I'll try. What the fuck? Doesn't matter how much shit you've gone through in life, no matter how rough upbringing you had, how bad you hated life and the people around you, you can always grow, you can always choose to be yourself through it all. When you feel down, when you feel alone and fragile, surround yourself with others. Good company will always base you in the now. And soon you realize you've gotten lost in the moment. Or, you know, ride a train and just watch as the world flies by. So soothing. If you have questions about life, the universe, anything really, then look for answers to those questions. Sometimes the answers were right in front of us all along. Maybe we just didn't know what to look for. Maybe the question itself was absurd and we need to rephrase it to ourselves. When you're looking for answers, try to be as open as possible for any type of input, but also be critical about the information and guidance you'll get. Some people will use and abuse you for their own gain. Follow your heart and intuition. These are the best tools we have. That looks sick. If you see someone in immediate danger, it's okay to interfere. If people are abused or controlled, it's okay to try to break the chains. But it's also important to remember that sometimes change needs to come from the inside, and it's not up to us to change someone unwillingly. Change yourself, improve yourself as much as you can, and soon others will follow in your footsteps. I think that's the best way to solve these problems. There are a lot of things to fear in life, but never fear fear itself. Don't be afraid to be afraid. If you're scared of things, scared of others, scared of change, what you need to do is face these things. Afterwards, you'll feel like you've grown. You'll feel stronger than ever. Now you can take on even bigger challenges and fears. Just keep your chin up, okay? That's right, my safe haven. When we are confronted with fear, when our safe haven is gone, where do we turn? What do we do? Do you run? Do you fight? Do you do nothing? Or laugh and embrace your killer? Safe haven. Ulrich, are you here? I need help. You're not the beast. You are the beast. You're not the light. You are the light. Ulrich, where are you? Were you ever real? Was anything real? Ego, let me go. I'm making it annoyed. You need to be destroyed. A baby dying on its own accord, choking from its neutral cord. Oh my god, what the fuck? Collapse your lungs? I'll paralyze you? Oh, I see. But how do I get over there? I need to flood the room, right? There we go. I'll destroy your heart. The darkness is creeping in. Step 1, give up. Step 2, accept. Beginning. Once again, we are late to rest. You and I. I loved you. Sorry. You made sense of everything. You gave me a purpose. Why did I have to kill you? You already know that. It's all part of the cycle. The dying of the universe. The rebirth. Goodbye. Your ego is dead. What's left is your mind. You're finally awake. Leave everything behind. What's happening? Just what you wanted. The truth to it all. You have accomplished your quest. You have reached your goal. Are you God? God is dead. God is you. God knows itself through your view. What am I? You are alone. There is only you. Anything you imagine can come true. Then who are you? The darkness, the logic, one part of three. The light, the illusion, there's him, you and me. True death shall follow when nothing matters. Go to rest, you'll return to your life thereafter. I understand you, I love you. Ultra Gore unlocked? What? Wait! Wait. This is one path, one ending, or one outcome of what? Jesus Christ! Verdict. I prejudge people get hurt by my recklessness. I listened and emanate a feeling of understanding. I hurt others before they hurt me, regardless of their intentions. I do as I'm told, regardless of the repercussions. I try to lighten the burden of others. I do what I can to avoid putting people's lives in danger. I believe a bad person doesn't deserve to be forgiven. I try to give a helping hand to those in need. I see the value of friendship. I am a dualist. Jesus Christ. I can check out all the poems again. Dude, that was a really cool game though. That was a really cool game. I actually enjoyed this a lot. Oh, that's a sick game. Oh no, 100%. No, no, I don't do that. Man, I actually, dude, this game was good. This is like something like for me, like personally enjoy a lot. There's like philosophical games, you know? That was a good one. That was a really good one.